Hi everyone, welcome to Easy Surveys, where we make all survey practices to be easier. Alright, from our last series we showed us a form of locating features, alright, which could be artificial or natural. Okay, artificial in the sense that we are the one who came about the structures there, like the buildings, the electric poles and every other features on site, while the natural features are the trees, the rivers or streams within the study site. Okay, so we've actually showed us on how to detail some of these features. So please, if you are just joining us for the first time, refer back to our video on detailing, okay, for the purpose of topographic survey. Alright, so and don't forget to share the video as well as hit on the subscribe button on this channel as well as the notification bell so that you can keep getting first-hand information. Okay, so in this video we are quickly going to show you on how to grid your plan. Grading is just a form of contouring which aids us to plot or obtain spot height, all right, at regular intervals. Okay, so we are going to be grading our plan in this video using Arcgis, so just follow us as we do that together. All right, so the first thing to do is to off the layer of other features or other details on our plan. So this is one of the most beautiful things of creating layers when you are working on AutoCAD. So we are going to off the layer except that of the boundary line, the BDL. So we are going to off that of the contour, off that of the detail. Okay, you click on layer off, click on the off and off. Okay, so what we are going to be having left is just the boundary line. So we are going to save it in 207 format, 2007 AutoCAD format, by just going to the file here. Okay, then you go to save as. Alright, then you are going to change the files of type here to AutoCAD 2007 DWG. So here we are just going to rename this to be different, so we are going to give it YouTube 2. Okay, then we click on save. So when it is done, it's going to change here, it's going to appear here. So as you can see, YouTube Topo 2. So we are now going to close the work environment for the AutoCAD. So the next thing to do is to go to your app map, launch into it, then you add the AutoCAD file. So here it is, so you click on it and you add. So it's going to tell you on no spatial reference, so there's no cause for alarm because all we just want to use the app map for is to grid the plan. So you click on OK, then you uncheck this, uncheck polyline, uncheck multipath, then you leave the polygon layer. Alright, you leave that, don't uncheck that. So the next thing to do is to go to your search, then you search for fishnet, type fishnet, then you click on the search. It's going to bring out these options. Okay, then you click on create fishnet. Alright, this will aid us to grid our plan. So you click on the file, then you give it the name you want to give it. So here I'm going to name it grid. Alright, so I'm going to click on save. When you click on save, this template extent, you click on it, then you choose the polygon layer. Alright, you click on it, then it's going to bring out the coordinates. Okay, so you don't have to change any other thing there except here, which is the cell size width. Alright, so we are going to be choosing a 20-meter grid interval. Alright, 20 meter. So you are just going to type 20 here. Okay, then you type 20 here. Alright, the width and the height 20. Okay, the number of rows, you don't need to do anything here, just put 0, let it be 0. Okay, then here we are going to check this. If yours is not checked, you check this. I'm going to tell you why we are checking that. Alright, so therefore we click on OK. So it's going to create the fishnet for us, the grid intervals for us automatically. So as you can see, it is green, it is successfully um, done. Okay, so you are going to close this. So therefore, if you see, it's creating, giving us two grid um, details. Okay, one is point and one is a line. Okay, a line. So the reason why we are having these two values here is if your method of obtaining the spot height on ground is not the leveling operation method, okay, perhaps you want to use your GNSS, which is the differential GPS, to obtain the spot height, that is to set it out, okay, to obtain the height values, the elevation values of this point on ground. You are going to be using the point detail, okay. But in the case that you are using the normal leveling operation method, which is with a level, okay, whereby you will be using your back sight and the foresight, okay, you are going to be using the line detail, okay. So therefore, in the course of this video, we are going to be using the line detail, okay. So I'm going to uncheck the grid label, which is the point. I do not need that, so I'm going to leave only the grid to be activated. So therefore, we just want to clip out the grid intervals within our boundary line. All right, we do not need all this one outside the boundary line. So how to clip it out is to go to search, okay, then you type clip on your search icon here, search arena there, clip, okay, then you search for it. So therefore, you can see this is clip coverage 2, then this is clip analysis 2. So you are going to click on clip analysis 2. So therefore, here is the features to be clipped. So we are going to be choosing the grid here, which is the line features, okay. And here we are going to be choosing the polygon, okay, the polygon, okay, the checked polygon. So therefore, all these ones, they are optional, then you are going to click on OK. So here we can close this option here. So it's going to extract just the intervals, the grid lines within our boundary for us. Okay, as you can see, it is successfully done. So therefore, we can now uncheck this, okay, then we can delete this, we can remove this, we do not need that, okay. So therefore, this is the graded um, details, okay. All right, so what we are going to be doing next is to export these grid intervals into the AutoCAD format. And how to do that is to right click, then you go to data, then you go to export to CAD. All right, you click on that, okay. It is already there. So as you can see here, the output type, there are different AutoCAD version. In case you are using 2007 AutoCAD, okay, you can reduce that to DWG R 2007, right? But if you are using higher version like AutoCAD 2021, you can use the latest one here, okay, 2013. Then we are going to um, redirect the path to this place. So here we are going to call it grid lines, okay. All right, then we are going to click on save, then okay. So it is exporting it to CAD. So that is a success, as you can see. So here we do not need all these again, so we are just going to go to our AutoCAD again, okay. So you come to your AutoCAD, this is where we saved the grid lines. All right, you see the AutoCAD extension, all right, grid lines, okay. So we are going to open that. for to see it on AutoCAD. So guys, it's opened already, and here is how it appeared. Okay, so the next thing to do is to highlight everything, okay, because this is another work environment entirely. So we want to superimpose this on our actual topo map that we've been working on lately. So what you do is to highlight that, okay, then you come to clipboard to copy it. Okay, so when you copy, you open the previous work environment that you are working on. So in this case, this is our previous work that we are working on, and this is the boundary. Remember, we've switched off the other layers, leaving just the boundary line alone. So when you've done that, you are going to right click, still go to clipboard, then you go to paste to original coordinates. As you can see, it is superimposed on our map. Okay, another thing that should be on your grid map, okay, is the distance and the bearing, as well as the detail inside of it, so that in the course of the leveling operation, you will not have any problem to be encountering unnecessary obstacles. So we are going to on the layer of the details, okay, as well as the test, which is the bearing and distance, and that will be all. Don't forget, you cannot access inside the building of the detail. So what we are going to do is we are going to make this to be, the order should be front, okay. For the drawing order, we are going to bring it to front, as well as the rest of the detail, so that we can trim out everything inside of the building. So when you bring everything to front for the building especially, okay, just the building, we are going to go to trim here. You click on the trim, then you zoom. Let's zoom so that you can see. So you click on the line, don't be clicking on each line inside of it. It's going to trim it out, everything inside. Okay, we do not want everything inside of the building, because it's able to take the spot height of this grid intervals here. Okay, so therefore, as you can see, it is trimmed. We are going to do for this as well. Okay, so therefore you can now decide to print this map out, okay, the plan out rather. So you can go to site for your leveling operation and take the spot height of each grid interval. So let us just quickly do a check by measuring the distance, okay, between each grid. So as you can see here, if we are to measure the distance and click on OK, it's going to bring the dimension for us now to see. Right, so just clicking on that, you can therefore see it below the distance here, 20 meters. Okay, another way to check that is to click on the quick. So as you can see, it's 20 meters. Each grid cells is 20 meters, so therefore the intervals of the intersection of each grid line is 20 meters. So therefore you can go ahead on site to perform your leveling operation to obtain the spot height of each intersection. All right, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe icon on this channel, as well as the notification bell, so that you can keep getting first-hand information from us as we keep uploading. On our next video, we are going to show you on how to plot contour on software, then import into AutoCAD. Thank you for watching. See you next time.